Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Marcello back from Toyota World, and here we've got the lovely 2021 Toyota RAV4 Prime. And in this video, I want to ask you guys, have you received your order yet for your 2021 Toyota RAV4 Prime? Let's talk about that. Okay everyone, so I'm sitting inside of this beautiful, very high demand, very sought after, popular, but low supply hybrid plug-in Toyota RAV4 Prime. I'm sitting in an XSE right now, and if you guys recall, I made a video about the availability and how production's gonna look in terms of supply sometime back in February. It was middle of February 2021. And I basically just wanted to put the word out there for anyone who's looking at getting a RAV4 Prime or considering to get a RAV4 Prime, just how serious the supply or lack of supply is on these RAV4 Primes. And I gotta say, the car, the SUV that we're talking about, it's been out now for just about a little bit under a year. And when I say out, I mean out, available to take it for delivery and drive it away to your home. But I've got to say, the first deposit that we probably took on the RAV4 Prime 2021s was about a year ago. Yeah, about a year ago. Sometime mid-summer, late summer of 2020 is when all the buzz and the hype really started to pick up about how special this hybrid plug-in RAV4 was going to be. And so, you know, we started to take deposits, and we noticed that the availability was not going to be too large at all. Especially for our dealership, Maple Toyota. We're a very high volume dealership, and even for us, as you may have already seen, I'm gonna put a card here for that video, guys, so you guys can go back and check it out and watch it again, or watch it for the first time. But even for our store, we only got about 7 or 8 of these RAV4 Primes, and of course we did sell a little bit more than that. For the past little bit, we've been actually holding back on taking deposits and taking orders for 2021s and 2022s. But we're going to talk about exactly what to do and exactly what's going on right now for the 2021 RAV4 Prime. And if you haven't gotten your order fulfilled yet, probably let's talk about where you stand. Okay, so listen, this is kind of like what I just said. It's a follow-up, kind of like a part 2 to the video that I did months ago back in February about how the availability and overall supply was going to be for these 2021 Toyota RAV4 Primes. And let's talk about where you're at right now if you're still waiting for a 2021 RAV4 Prime. So here's the thing, guys. If you're watching this video, pause for a second, do yourself a favor, go down and hit subscribe, because you're going to want to subscribe for constant cool videos of your favorite Toyotas and Toyota updates. And of course, smash a thumbs up if you've enjoyed this video and found it interesting, cool, and informative. But if you are watching this video, you fall under one of the following categories, most likely. You've either already picked up a RAV4 Prime, you're very happy with it, you just want to watch the video because it says something about RAV4 Primes, or you are one of the customers that are still waiting for a RAV4 Prime order, whether it's a 2021 or a 2022 order. Or you're contemplating buying a RAV4 in general, whether it's a RAV4 Prime, RAV4 gas model, or a RAV4 hybrid. Whoa, pause for just a second, guys. If you have taken delivery of a 2021 RAV4 Prime, you're very lucky. That's amazing. Congratulations. You guys should be very happy and proud of yourselves, proud of your dealer, whoever it is that you bought it from, because that's just great news. Now, if you did not take delivery of your RAV4 Prime order yet, do yourself a favor, dial into your dealer that you bought it from and see what's going on with the order. From what I understand and from what we've been told, there are no longer 2021 RAV4 Prime orders being filled by Toyota Canada. So this is for Canada, guys. The US might be different, but for Toyota Canada, for the current time being, there are no more RAV4 Prime orders for 2021. It looks like we're all sold out for the current model year, but 2022 orders are right around the corner. So depending on what happens in the next few weeks and months, the 2022 RAV4 Primes should arrive sometime late fall of this year. So what does that mean for you if you're still waiting? Well, I can tell you it's still not a guarantee that in the fall of this year that you're going to get the exact model that you ordered in a 2021 6 months ago, 5 months ago, 4 months ago. It's still going to be a little bit tricky, I believe, for dealers to order and successfully get in exactly what we're putting into the system, because I know there's already still a huge, as soon as they open up the gate, let's say for 2022 RAV4 Prime orders, there's already going to be a huge amount of orders going in because there are many customers that did not get the fulfillment of 2021s that are going to be transferring over to 2022. So here's what I want to tell you. This is probably the best time for you to sit down with yourself or your deciding partner and ask yourself some questions. What are those questions? Number one, why did you decide to buy the RAV4 Prime? Is it because of the cost of fuel, the fuel savings? Is it because that you like the features, the technology that the vehicle has, the amazing 306 horsepower? Did you want to just have something different? Do you only drive plug-in vehicles? Whatever those answers are to those questions, sit down and ask yourself those questions. Because maybe, just maybe, you will be satisfied with a RAV4 hybrid, guys. We have lots of customers that have purchased Toyota RAV4 Primes and we were not successful in getting their order, whether it was a month ago, 3 months ago, 5 months ago, and they realized, wow, I'm going to be waiting quite a while for this RAV4 Prime. You know what? Let me take a look at an XSE tech package RAV4 hybrid, or an XLE RAV4 hybrid, or an LE RAV4 hybrid, or a limited RAV4 hybrid. Anyways, you get my drift where I'm going here, guys. The RAV4 hybrid is a fantastic alternative, although it is not a plug-in, although you still will consume and cost yourself some gas costs throughout the ownership of you having this RAV4 hybrid. It is still a great alternative, guys. And everyone, let's face it, the dealerships, ourselves included, Maple Toyota, we want to supply you guys the vehicle. We know how important it is to you to get the vehicle that you want, the exact color, the exact trim, and get it to you in a timely fashion. But unfortunately, we cannot supply you what we don't have, or what we don't have control over getting. We can only do our best. But like I said, a RAV4 hybrid is a fantastic alternative to someone who is okay with not having a plug-in SUV, a plug-in RAV4, but they still want something a little bit different, and they still want to have some savings on the cost of fuel. I think it's something to definitely sit down and consider. Definitely sit down and ask yourself, am I okay with continuing to wait for what was supposed to be 2021 order, now 2022 RAV4 Prime, another 2 months, 4 months, 6 months, whatever it may be? Or do I just want to jump the gun, bite the bullet, and go ahead for a fantastic, very well sought after RAV4 hybrid? Sought after and fuel efficient, that is. So maybe some of you guys didn't realize, but earlier on in this video, I was sitting inside of a brand spanking new 2021 RAV4 Prime XSE, and right now I am sitting in a different RAV4. Which RAV4 can that be? I was just sitting in this brand new 2021 Toyota RAV4 limited hybrid model, guys. And the reason why I jumped from the XSE Prime to the RAV4 hybrid limited, to be exact, just because that's what I had here available for me to sit in. It's just because I just want to, you know, kind of go along with the flow of this video, guys. If we cannot supply the RAV4 Prime, do sit down and consider a RAV4 Hybrid. I mean, in terms of the aesthetics, the XSE and the XSE tech package do look similar to the RAV4 Prime. Check out exactly what I'm talking about. So right here we have a 2021 RAV4 Hybrid XSE magnetic gray metallic, and when I say it looks similar, I mean by the contrast in colors and the fact that you can still get a two-tone. And when I say two-tone, I mean, you know, black accents around the wheel well, on the top of the roof, on the side mirrors, black with the color paint, whether it's, you know, gray, silver, pearl white, whatever it is. You can still get that on the hybrid. So if you were going for the RAV4 Prime because of the looks and the aesthetics, I mean, like I said, sit down and consider a RAV4 Hybrid. So here's another one, guys. I was able to find something a little bit more contrasting so that I can really make you guys understand what I'm talking about. So the RAV4 Prime XSE looks similar to this. It's got a little bit of a different front fascia, and of course the alloy wheels are not like this. They are a totally different alloy wheel, but nonetheless, guys, still a hot looking, fuel efficient, money saver of an SUV. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope I was able to offer some insight and some light to the situation of what is currently going on with these RAV4 Primes. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe and smash a thumbs up.